Today we're going to be taking a look at the new free-to-play Dragon Ball Z game.
Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra.
This game is a free-to-play MOBA that's taking full advantage of the Dragon Ball Z license, and for those not familiar with the subgenre, MOBA is an acronym for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. These are usually top-down games with two teams of players competing on a structured battlefield, each controlling a single player with distinct abilities that grow stronger as the match progresses. The objective is to destroy the enemy team's main structure while defending one's own. The most popular games in this subgenre are Dota 2 and League of Legends. I will be referencing Dota 2 quite a bit in this video. That is the MOBA that I'm most familiar with. That is the only MOBA I really play aside from this game. While this is similar in structure to other MOBAs, they've made a few distinct changes here. For example, this game is 4v4 instead of the usual 5v5. There are only 2 lanes instead of 3, and there are no allied creeps. And instead of towers and ancients, you have gods of destruction and dragon shells that house a singular Dragon Ball. Now this is a lot less complex than either Dota or League of Legends. There are no items to buy and build variety is basically non-existent. This is a very straightforward and simple MOBA that's leaning more into the arena aspect. Alright, now let's talk about some of the things I really liked about this game. I was thoroughly impressed with the combat. It's surprisingly fun and engaging, and I love how seamlessly cinematic it is at times. There's definitely some depth to be found in the simplicity here also. I was genuinely surprised at how well they captured the spirit of the anime with the visuals and animations. If you're a fan of the series, you will definitely enjoy the attention to detail present here. I also like the destructible environments and how they frequently use the camera to zoom in on all the action. It just really makes this stand out from other MOBAs, and it really gives it its own identity. I also want to give credit to the matchmaking. Now I think this is dependent on where you live and what platform you're playing on, but this is some of the fastest matchmaking I've ever experienced for a MOBA. I found multiple games very quickly. Now I'm going to transition into some of the things I didn't like about this game. There are a lot of options missing from other MOBAs. Like for example, you cannot ban characters. You don't really have a whole lot of game modes, and the way that they're doing the character unlocks is kind of messed up. Now there is definitely a pay to win going on here. There are a lot of characters that are locked behind the paywall. Now they will eventually become free to everyone, but the way they're doing this is you can basically buy the character way before it's available to any of the people that are playing for free, and this definitely disrupts the overall balance of the game, and it's kind of making ranked unplayable in my opinion. Most of the people that are high in rank, they all have DLC characters. They have they've spent the money to basically have a leg up on everyone that's playing the game for free, so this is definitely a problem. In addition to this, the lack of items or any real build customization severely limits the replayability. While this game is undoubtedly fun, repetition sets in quickly as you'll mainly be playing to unlock other characters or cosmetics with no other notable incentives. Now there's another game mode called Land Grab that is somehow even more simplistic than the standard battle mode. This is basically King of the Hill with no neutral creeps, focusing solely on the player versus player combat. There is definitely some fun to be had here, but honestly I got burnt out on this very quickly. It kind of just removes the MOBA aspect and you just have a 4v4 arena battle, and to me honestly that kind of just doesn't really have the staying power beyond maybe 3 or 4 matches. In closing, I am aware of the overall mixed reception this game has received, but I think this is a great start and hopefully they continue to improve and grow the game from here. While this isn't an early access title, it's still a live service game and we've seen how they can progress. Hopefully the same will happen here. I feel like a lot of people that, have given this game a bad score, they're MOBA fans, and I will admit, if you're a fan of MOBAs, you will definitely be disappointed by the lack of depth that's present here, but I kind of feel like this was really made for people that were new to MOBA and mainly Dragon Ball Z fans. Like, I feel like it's a little bit of a middle ground. Hopefully when they actually continue to build on this game and add more, it can actually have some things that can appease and maybe even bring over some MOBA fans from some of the bigger games like League or Dota. But as of right now, I really do feel like this was really centered and geared towards most Dragon Ball Z fans, which most likely aren't MOBA fans. I really enjoy playing this, and in my opinion, with the proper tweaks and additions, this could truly be something special. Now with that being said, if they don't have any plans to improve the game beyond its current state, I don't see this lasting very long. You guys let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Apparently this is available on almost everything except Xbox, PlayStation 4 and 5, Nintendo Switch, PC, and I believe it's on mobile also. But you guys be sure to let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll definitely be back with another video. Peace.
This should be a worthy opponent.
I'll take you on.
I'm stubborn.
Let's go.
Your life ends now!